Hello guys and welcome to this video. Here I've got a very special watch made to commemorate the 54th UAE National Day, Eid al-Etihad 2025, and this had to be an Arabic dial, of course. It had to be a special dial, so this is the rare SRPH47 original Seiko grey or sunburst grey Arabic dial. For this limited edition or unique edition, I've decided to go for a full Arabic day and date as well to match the dial. This is the 40 size case with 20 size lugs. I'll show you some of the other measurements in a moment, but this is beautiful. I've made one of these recently for a client and I thought, you know what, I don't think I've ever shown this particular case and dial combination on the channel. So let's make one especially for National Day and offer it at a very decent price as well. So I'll show you around the watch, I'll show you some wrist shots, how I made it, and a special little bonus today is having a look at the engraving process on sapphire glass. Now, for those of you new to Seiko modding, what I do is buy original Seiko dials, but of course this case is definitely not made by Seiko. This case comes from Watch and Style over in the Philippines, but they supply some really high-end Seiko mod parts. Great service from them, so please check them out. We have a flat sapphire crystal. We have this gorgeous fluted bezel, a little bit thicker than the Rolex equivalent in this case size, but it really blends in well with that gorgeous grey dial. I'll show you the movement operation in a moment as well. We've got it on a unsigned, plain and simple but solid Jubilee bracelet. It has screws for links, it has a milled clasp, and of course solid end links. Now the special thing with this watch is we have the number 54 in Arabic engraved on the back, or should I say Eastern Arabic numerals. So Arabic doesn't actually have special numbers or different numbers, but Eastern Arabic or Indo-Arabic, I believe it's called. That's where we get the Arabic dials and so on. So I thought, why not engrave 54 on the back of this? So that's not paint, that's actually etched into the sapphire glass there. And inside we've got a NH36 movement customized with the Arabic day and date. So let's just show you the operation. This is a screw down crown. So popping it out, let's just move the hands out of the way a little bit. These are lovely Nautilus style hands actually I use with this case because I love that long second hand. And you can see we can wind it in this first position. We can set the day and date quickly, and you do get the choice of English or Arabic days of the week. And the date is going to be in Arabic, so you're going to have to learn your numbers if you aren't used to these, but it is a very special extra feature of this model compared to the typical mods I make and of course the standard Seiko. You might also notice we've got the crown at 3 here, so this dial and movement had to be modified in order to fit this type of case. So how did we get on with the back of the watch, the engraving? So if I open this up to see a little bit better, you can see, just remember which way round it goes, you can see it is a etched in image on that glass. Over on the left you'll see the actual process of doing that. Now I'm using a X-Tool F1 laser engraving machine. I'm also using some white kind of marking spray, and the reason you need that is because if you try and engrave glass, usually it doesn't really show up very well, or the laser gets a bit confused because, you know, it's a clear material, so you need to have a kind of a flat surface to engrave better and more consistently. And that's how we get that lovely clean finish, and it's so satisfying seeing that happen and then cleaning it away to reveal the final engraving. Now that engraving can actually be done in any design. So if you guys wanted to engrave your name, your company logo, whatever you like on a sapphire case back, we can do that for you here as well. So this special edition, I'm going to be offering it at 1,971 dirhams, which is quite a lot less than it would usually cost for me to make one of these custom, especially with the date and the engraving on the back. The reason I've chosen that figure is because that is the founding year of the UAE, and I wanted to stick to that price point for any custom watch I offered today. So there you have it, guys. That is the 40mm Datejust style SRPH47, a rare dial, and a really solid, decent looking watch. I'll show you some other images here on the left. Here's a lovely wrist shot outside. You get a nicer kind of finish on the reflective parts of the dial, and you can see it all glistening in the sun. In terms of sizes, some of you might be wondering about the thickness of these. Here we've got about exactly 12mm thick. The lug to lug, it is a 40 case, is going to be, to the edges of the case, is going to be about 45. So it will wear a little bit smaller, but I have a large wrist, and as you can see here in the videos, it fits me perfectly. This would fit most men's wrist sizes just about right. I can also do this in a 38 and even a 36 if you required it. So let me know what you think, guys. I just wanted to throw up this quick video because I love the look of this, and I haven't actually shared this case type before. Let me know if you would like to order one of these, perhaps with a different dial, different handset, different date, you name it, we can do it here. svkwatches.ae is the website. That's also our Instagram. And please follow for more exclusive watch content from proper Seiko modding that you won't really find anywhere else, especially when it comes to engraving on sapphire and other materials too. Happy National Day to all those celebrating, and I'll see you next time.